How to move confidently in your body. Good morning, my name's Paul Simos from Big Vision Life Coach. I can remember a few years ago when I was a little bit younger than I am today. Now, that wasn't too many years ago. And when I used to move around in my daily life, I was very disconnected from my body and my mind and my spirit. There was a real disconnect how I was moving around. It was like somebody else was driving my body. Somebody else was operating my body. Have you seen it in people before? When they're moving around, they look a bit cumbersome, they look a bit timid, and it's like they're not in control of their body. It's like someone else has got the controls and they're moving in all sorts of funny directions and ways. Well, that's how I was many years ago, and over the years I learnt how to reconnect my physical body with my spiritual body and my mind so it could reflect what was really going on. And as you know, when we first meet people, there's a saying, you can't tell a book by its cover. And that's true, you can't tell a book by its cover. Having said that, if the cover doesn't look good, and if the cover's not good, it looks horrible, how are we ever going to get inside the book where the real treasure could be? So it's our job with our body. It's exactly the same. We want to make the outside look good. We want to have it confident. We want to have it positive. We want to make ourselves attractive on all different levels. Physically, the posture, energetically, the way we look, the way we move. When we can do that, our cover then looks attractive, it looks inviting. So then when we're in a sales situation and we're talking with a client, they're happy to stop and to listen to see what we've got to say because they've already been attracted by the cover. Now we have an opportunity to open up our cover and to show them who we really are. And we can confirm who we are on the inside, reflecting on the outside. So for me, many years ago, I was very disconnected. And in my trainings, I've learnt already myself now how to connect, how to move my body. And in my trainings, in my coachings, that's exactly what I do. I help people to reconnect to their body, to really sit in the driver's seat of their body. I remember Dr. Wayne had a saying, and I think many people use it, that we're a spiritual being having a physical experience in this world. So there are just different aspects of our whole being, and our job is to unite them, to bring them all together so we're on the same page. And when there's a unity, we're much more powerful, we're much more positive, and we feel good. You know, the different parts that make a whole makes us very powerful. So our whole being, our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, we want to pull it together. So in some of my trainings, in my workshops, in my one-to-one coaching, I teach people how to move their body. And it can be just a small fraction of an inch from the chest being down here, just to lift it up like that. By doing that, there's a cybernetic loop between our body and our mind. And what that really means is that when I move the physical body, it sends a message through the nervous system to the mind and conveys a message. So the mind knows the different postures of the body. And if you've got your chest down, your shoulders down, it's sending a message, hey, that's tired, low energy, possibly depression. But if you sit back, shoulders back, lift the chest, then the message will come up, hey, that's confidence, feel good, got energy. And same with the mind. If I'm thinking negative, low energy thoughts, that will push my body into that certain posture. So there's this cybernetic loop going back and forth. What we need to do is to be aware of it, number one. Number two, start to observe, how am I using my physical body? Am I in control? Am I aware of my body? Do I know what I feel? Sometimes I speak to people and just through the conversation and talking to them, asking questions, they are really disconnected to what they're feeling in their body. You say, well, how do you feel about that? Well, can you feel, oh, no, I don't feel anything in my body. It's like it's a different entity from who they are. So there's a real disconnect. So I was the same. And over the years, I learned how to reconnect to my body. When you can do that, when you can connect to the body, you can move the body, you can set the body up, your results will be much higher in your life. Your positive results will be much higher in your life. You will feel better. You will feel awesome because you're treating the body well. And not only that, people will see you differently. And that's very important. If you're in sales, if you want to be an influencer in your life, in your family, with your work colleagues, in your career, you have to look the part. You have to be the part so you can go to the next step. So then you can show what you can do and what you can deliver. So that's it. That's the Mega Living message today. All about the body, about how we can show up in our body, how we can connect to our body so we can be powerful and confident. That's it. Okay, have an awesome day. If you like the video, please click on the like button down below. Also, if you'd like to share the video, please hit that share button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can also hit that red subscribe button. Have an awesome day. High five. Talk to you next time. Bye for now.